Welcome to the port. Today we're going to be rescaping the 125 mbuna tank. Hopefully all the fish stop hiding in the back corner. So now I'm going to talk about mbunas and show you the mbuna tank I'm actually going to rescape. These guys have been in here about a week, maybe not even a week. About 5 days they've been in this tank. And you can see there's some hybrids in there. The big orange one with the black spots is a male, and his partner actually is right there behind him. And they have had multiple batches of fry down here, and actually the fish that the father is messing with are actually his fry or children. So we'll be rescaping this tank tomorrow, giving it more of an mbuna look, more depth, caves, you know, what they would be having in the wild. Hopefully they start breeding again. They've only been here a couple days, so I wouldn't expect them to have any breeding, but any eggs in their mouth. But they seem to love this back corner. I did add a light to the tank. They've never really had a light on their tank through their lifespan, just because they are a cave dweller, so they don't necessarily need a light. So they are a little spooked of the light, in my opinion. That's what I think they're hiding from. I have 2 silver dollars in here as well. I have no problems with aggression, as you can see. My silver dollars have very, very, very beautiful fins. They have no messing with from the mbunas. Very, very beautiful. Some closer shots of these fish. They're also spooked of the camera. We'll go to their fry. I have a bunch of their fry in the tank over here. So this is 4 batches of fry. There's a couple different other ones in there, but 4 batches of fry from the 2 I just talked about. Some of these blue ones will be going into that tank as well to hopefully start breeding them. If they do not breed in the 125 gallon, I will separate them out in 55 gallons just so I do have them breeding down here at the port. But as you can see, these guys are completely different than their parents and all the other African cichlids. They've always had a light on their tank, and they've school, which is not normal in African cichlid and mbuna cichlid. Most of the time they're hiding, so they've all been born and raised down here, all the orange and black ones. And we'll feed them, and I'll show you guys how aggressive they get. They're very, very aggressive. And they're just going crazy. The type of substrate I have in the tank, the mbuna cichlids will actually sift through their gills and clean out the substrate. So they do most of the work. As you can see, they're just tearing apart the food. Today, also in this video, we'll be removing the fry out of this tank and rehoming them into a different tank down in the port to move around a couple tanks on this shelf. And this is the tank that all the fry will be going in. So we're going to start scaping it. But first I got to drain the other tank. Here's a little time lapse of the tank getting emptied. because these fry have been raised in the port, I did build a natural habitat for them, but as you can see, they don't really use it. They've been in an aquarium their whole life, so they know the boundaries. They know they're getting fed when they get fed, pretty much on a schedule. But these are all the fry moved into the new scape that I did for them in the new tank, new fry tank. As you guys can see, I started clearing out this corner over here, so that way I start scaping this one side while the fish are still in there, and I'll start scaping the other side when I'm done on this side. Let's get started. I've only had my hands out of the tank for maybe 5 minutes, not even, and they're already starting to explore this other side they never really explored. They really like the scape I put together on this side. That's about all I'm going to do on this side. I really want them to breed in this tank, so I think that's just enough. We'll sit here and watch them explore the new side. They're loving it. You can see that blue one, he's pretty big to squeeze right in between that little rock hole. They're doing everything they can to explore their new habitat. See that male there trying to get the females to breed with him. Big yellow one swimming away. Silver dollar staring her straight down. I'll see you guys in the next clip. So this clip is taken a couple weeks after I did the scape, but as you can see, I added a lot more depth to the tank. You can see fish deep in caves. There's a lot more caves. There's even caves that you guys can't even see that I'll show you in a second. But as you can see, these guys are loving the new scape. I did have breeding activity here, and I will show you guys that in a little bit. But as you guys can see, there's so much depth now, way more natural than what was in here. And I did it most of the way around. The only decoration that is in the tank still, and you guys already did see this in the clip. It's hard to scape on video. Hopefully next time I do scape on video. Now we'll give you a time lapse of the tank. Okay guys, here's the mother. You can see she's got big lips, and underneath she's got a pocket. She's got eggs in her mouth. I do separate her just because less stress. She's not really eating at this point. And she'll hold them in her mouth for about 30 days, and I'll take them out and show you guys how I do that when we get to that point.
Thank you guys for joining us down at the port today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for all the content. Comment what you guys would like to see us do next. Thank you.